Hello? Hello? How y'all doing? Alright, now hear me out. Oh, I forgot. Oh my god. I was running around the house. I forgot to fucking take pictures or do anything. Oh my god. Am I a fool? Hold on. I did the curtains are closed. That's why I got up and zoomed. Hold on. Oh my god. I took pictures beforehand. Oh. Why did I go to type Twitch and I wrote thirsty? Am I okay? Monka. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know either, man. Okay, hold on. Uh, I'm gonna upload the same photo. Hopefully that's fine. I tried my camera. I don't know. It's cloudy out, so I was trying to take pictures today, and the photos, like the lighting, was so fucking weird. It made me look like I was a deceased witch who had come back from the grave, and was like I needed blood to rejuvenate myself. Anywho, cut my hair off. Nice. And it's best not Halloween. Dude, it wasn't even like good. Like it's weird. Oh, hold on. I pulled up my gym video. Well, not my gym videos. I saved videos for to learn at the gym. But it's like look at this. Ready? Oh, it's not gonna. It made my eyes like pop too much. Like, all right, that looks normal. But this is when I was like, all right, this doesn't look like really standing out. Yeah, I'm trying to like. It just like made like my hair is dark. Obviously, I'm wearing a black tank top, and I have red eyeshadow, and so it made my skin like yellow and faded, and it just made my I don't know. They don't look good. Like I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like anyway, I tweeted, I Instagrammed. Too late for a TikTok. Anyway, okay, so it's yapping time. Um, Madam Web was not that bad. All right. Listen, it wasn't great. I had a lot of questions about the storyline. It was not that bad. You know what was bad? I couldn't finish Morbius. I couldn't finish Morbius. It was that bad. Madam Web, I kind of liked it. I thought, it was pretty good considering how many people were shitting on it. I thought it wasn't that bad. Second thing, the Dune popcorn bucket, I saw it with my own two eyes in person. It's $25. I thought about it. Don't know if I want to spend $25 on a weird looking bucket. You know? Anyway, what else? I got $25 from Meme. I know, I thought about it. Because it'd be funny if I just like had it sitting here and someone's like, hey, what's that? And I'm like, what? And I just reach in and like I eat something out of it, but I can't because my hands are dirty. So I'd have to have like hand sanitizer here and be like, you know. Anyway, so I got a really cute sweater yesterday. I wanted to wear it today, but I got a delivery today and I'm way more excited about the delivery and I wanted to open it on stream. But yeah, I got a really cute sweater and I'm kind of upset, okay? Because there was a really cute skirt that I wanted. It was so cute and it was wonderful. But the problem is, right? My body is, how do I word this? I'm more rotund on the bottom half of my body. You know, thanks to my dad, I have the Witcher butt. And so I put on this skirt, barely went over my double cheeked up, you know, but I got it over. But the thing is, like, the skirt, I could just feel it. Like, I wouldn't have been able to properly, like, move my legs or sit down, you know? Like, you know, okay, ooh, you know what it is? You're a bunch of dudes, you know, right? You know when you wear a button up shirt, and you know when you go like this, like you roll your shoulders, you feel the tightness, and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna rip the shirt. You know that feeling? That's how it felt on my ass in the skirt. Like that just felt like if I sit, this is gonna go, and I was like, damn it, because it felt like that kind of tightness, where you're like, you know, um. So I didn't get it, but I took a picture of it because what if what if we have a stream where I try to remake it? Good idea? I think so. And then also too, I tried on this dress and I got a motorcycle. I tried on this dress and I loved the dress. I don't know if I've ever had a dress fit me so good. However, it had like an open back concept, right? So it was like curved here and then it went over the shoulders and then the entire back was open, right? It's all lace. It was great. I would show you pictures. It was kind of see-through. It was see-through. So you'd have to wear like proper stuff underneath. Anyway, but so you stand like this and it looks incredible. And then you go like this. And then the sleeves would just go wah and fall off. And I was like, I'm not buying this $69 dress. It was $69. But I was like, I'm not buying this expensive ass dress only for it not to actually fit. Like it everywhere else fit incredible. I would be fighting. I'd have to be like this. Constantly. So anyway, that was upsetting. Anyway, on to bigger and better things. Like the so I went to the PO box. Also, I would like to say something. I would just like to say, I know, like, you know, I probably don't need to say this in here, but I feel like I probably need to say it. Parasocial. Something else for Gladys to help with? What is something else? I did think about remaking the dress too. I did think about it. Maybe a little bit more difficult. If we can successfully do the skirt, it will boost my ego and then I could try the dress. This is my birthday. Oh, happy belated birthday. So we all know about parasocial relationships. We all know that, you know, we all know, we're aware that at the end of the day, I don't know y'all, I know your username, maybe, barely. You know somewhat the version I give you of myself. You don't actually know me. We're not friends. We're friendly. We hang out together on the internet. But that doesn't mean I know you. In the past, and now bear with me, this is kind of fucked up. In the past, I've been sent a lot of really weird things in my PO box, which is kind of expected. One time someone sent me a letter and like packaging and stuff, like t-shirts and everything. But the letter, they pretended to be my dead father. And they were saying things like, "Oh, Kate, I'm so." Also, my dad never called me Kate. That is not something that my dad called me. Um, Kate, I'm so proud of you, and I just wanted to let you know, like, that you've done great things, and you know, as your father, I did never called him father. As your father, this is great for whatever you. And it was just really weird, super unsettling, not okay, kind of fucking hurt, um anyway, so I was like, cool, 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 haha, so fun. Um, that's one of the weirder things that I've received. Other things I've received love letters, I've received, just a lot of stuff. And today I went to the PO box and there was, some nice gifts, but one of the things inside was expressing how much they love me. And I appreciate affection, but also I don't know y'all. So you don't know me, you can like have a love for me because you appreciate me, or you could have a crush on me, that's fine, but I don't know you. And I know some people are not able to process that, but I just wanted to reiterate, you know, just to reiterate, I don't know y'all. We're not dating. We're never going to date. You don't love me. You probably love the idea of me, but I'm someone on the internet, like I'm a stranger. I'm someone on the internet that you watch, and that, you know, is what it is, like it's sometimes it's kind of like, okay, maybe I need to bring this back up. Anyway, I know a lot of y'all are probably like, what the fuck is she talking about? So yeah, I just wanted to reiterate, some of y'all are chill, like I like vibing, we vibe. Sometimes people cross a line, like I don't, I'm not gonna be in, like, say like some of y'all are in New York and I know that y'all are in New York. I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna go to New York, come get dinner with me. For one, not something I would do because that gives me anxiety, like that's kind of a little spooky. I'm not pulling a Dave being like, meet me at this bar, Dave, the voice actor for House, and I still can't believe he did that. But anyway, I have done like meetups and stuff, but I think I'm at a point where I've received so many death and other kinds of threats that I don't know if I ever want to have a meetup ever again. Um because I've had meetups, and then it turns out people who have made those threats have gone to those meetups, and I find out afterwards, and it's just kind of like, anyway. So besides the point, there's a lot of uncomfy people out there. Not everybody, like that's, but we're just dudes on the internet. I happen to go live, y'all happen to come in, we chat. We can be friendly. That doesn't make us friends. Anyway, happy Wednesday, everybody. So I'm trying something new. Rotating the conversation. I'm trying something new, right? Because I've been I've been going to the gym, right? Since like 2016. But from 2016 to 2019, I would do things at the gym that were not proper for my body, so I wasn't seeing results. Like I would go to the gym with people and they would be like, this workout's good for me, and I would try it and I'm like, this doesn't feel good. And they're like, you don't have the right form. Eventually, when I started going to the gym by myself, I figured out it's because my body works different and I'm just a different body. Anyway, so then COVID happened, so I didn't go to the gym for like 2020. I think 2021 I started back up, and then I started learning what works with my body. And recently, in the last year and a half or so, I've discovered something that works pretty good for my arms. My arms, I feel like I don't know if you're going to be able to see much. Like, I have my tricep. This is my entire tricep. And it used to be like this, and now it's like this, right? And then like my bicep, like obviously I'm not like yoked, but we're getting there. And shoulders and they're like shoulders and everything what's this? Trapeze? Something. Anyway, I've just noticed that the most improvement I see are on my arms, and it's funny because I do one bicep workout. One. That's it. I'm not sitting there doing like a million different bicep work. I do one. Technically, it's 4, but I do it in one whole thing, right? I think I've done it before on stream where I've shown y'all. I'll show you again. So, bring you over here. What you do is I get a 10-pound weight. I've tried 12.5. It's brutal, but 12-pound. You start like this. You start down. You go up, rotate, back down. I have shitty wrists. I can't fully rotate, so I go like this. I go up, sideways, back down. And then you do this 10 times. And then you do this side 10 times. After you do that, you do this 10 times. And then you do this 10 times. You're not stopping. And then you do this. You go on the outside. And then you do this 10 times. And then this 10 times. And then you do this 10 times. And then you do it to the other side. And then you rest. Then you do that 2 more times. And that's it. That's all I do. But like it worked. Like I don't think my arms have ever, I mean, my triceps, I listen. Triceps will make your arms look good, okay? They trick you. It's not the biceps of what gets you. It's the triceps. You do need to work out your biceps, but the triceps is what's going to make your arm look more toned. The triceps I do a little bit more than I do for biceps. But overall, like my arms, I feel like I'm like, damn, like I look kind of you know? Anyway, so I was thinking, I'm like, damn, like why, like I can see a little bit of improvement in my legs, but not like a whole lot. And I'm like, damn, like what am I doing wrong, you know? And so then I was like, okay, well my biceps and my arms look really good. What is different between that and my legs? And I was like, well, leg day, I usually do like 12 workouts and I just kind of lift moderately. I don't go like heavy, you know, because I want to be able to do all the other workouts. So today I was like, oh my God, what if I just really need to go heavy? Like, and I'll have 2 leg days or something. Like, what is that? What if that's it? What if I just need to go heavy? Keep in mind, right? I've said this before. Men's hormonal cycle is on like a 23.5-hour rotation, right? Women is 28 days. So y'all go to sleep, wake up, feel the same way. Women do, that's not the case. And especially too when it comes to working out. The first week after Shark Week, the first week you feel great. You're like, I'm working out, it's great, this is sick. And then the second week, you're like, oh, this is kind of hard to lift. The third week, which is like the week before Shark Week, you're like, oh my God, I'm so tired. Oh my God, I can't do anything. Holy shit, why can't I lift anything? This fucking sucks. And then the fourth week is when you're bleeding and you're like, I can't do fucking shit, you know? Anyway, so I'm on the third week, which, funny enough, I have PMDD, which is not fun. So on top of all of that, with the PMDD and stuff, I was like, okay, today is the day I'm supposed to go really hard, right? Can I do that? My body, I swear to God. And I woke up this morning. I went to sleep so late last night and I woke up early. I just woke up before my alarm. Don't know how, I just woke up. My body's like, we got a headache. And I was like, because if I have a headache, I have to take Advil. And if I take Advil, I can't do pre-workout and I can't work out because you have Advil in your system, right? And so I was like, motherfucker. And I was like, okay, fuck it. We ball, you know? And so I was like, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go to the gym. Fuck the headache. I'm going to go to the gym. Yes, listen, it didn't even really feel like a real headache. It was just one of those headaches where sometimes you wake up in the morning and you have a headache and you're like, womp womp, you know, like, oh, I slept too much, or oh, I didn't get enough water last night. It was you know what I'm talking about? You know, Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yes, 100%. I get those a lot. Me too. I'm trying to figure out why that happens. But anyway, so, uh, I drink my pre-workout and then, oh my God. So, I need to talk about Thor. Um, I need to talk about Thor in a minute. So anyway, went to the gym and I went and I wanted to do Bulgarian split squats first. The highest I've ever held in my hands for the split squats is, I think, 17.5. And the thing is, whenever I was doing it, I was like, I feel like I could go higher, but I don't want to push myself. Today, my brain was like, we're doing it, bitch. And I was like, okay. So I got 22.5 for both hands. And then I did, I think I did 6. I think I did 4 sets of 6 for each leg. And ooh. Ooh. What's crazier though, I felt like I could go higher. I felt like I could go higher. I may be stronger than I thought, you know? Anyway, so I did that. And then I tried to do something different, which, like, I've watched a lot of TikToks on how to do this, but I still haven't quite figured it out. I feel like I need to have, like, someone show me. It's where you get, like, the wraps around your ankles and you have, like, you use your leg to, like, pull the cable back. I can't do it. Because I feel it in the opposite leg and then I also feel it in my back. And I'm like, do I have too much weight on it? So then I lighten the weight, but then I feel like I'm just flinging the thing around, and so I'm like, damn, like what am I doing wrong? Anyway, so I may have to just not do those. I did the goblet squats, aka goblin squats. I used the highest I've ever gone was 32.5. I think I used a 35 today. I may have done 32.5. I don't remember. I just kind of walked over and picked one up. Um, that was pretty easy. Definitely, I think I'm gonna go higher next time. And then I did like the back bendies, where normally it's for your back, but if you hold a weight and you curl your body and you go down and then only middle, it works the back of your legs. So I did that, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go do the machines. And so I went to the leg press machine and I did one set, and then my brain was like, I'm done. And I was like, wait, what do you mean you're done? We still got like 2 more things I want to do. My brain is like, I'm done. I want to go home. And I was like, no, listen, we're doing so good. Like, my legs aren't even tired yet. My brain's like, no, I'm done. I want to go home. And then the agoraphobia set in, and I was like, motherfucker. So I finished my leg presses, and I was like, okay, the time to go. But instead, I went to the P.O. box. I went to the P.O. box. And we got some things. You listen to music? I do listen to music. I love music. Always go. I thought you said always go heavier. I was like, damn, Lewis, okay. Always fun to go heavier, learn a lot about what you're capable of. I know. I didn't even think I could do some of that stuff. Like, listen, I know I'm strong in some degree, but like there's other times too where I'm like, oh, I don't want to hurt myself, you know? Like I don't want to risk it, don't want to hurt because listen, I got bitch wrists, all right? I've had bitch wrists my whole life. When I did gymnastics, I'd always be like, how are these girls doing this? My wrists hurt. Like, you know? Anyway, you a gym partner? I am my own gym partner. I have gone to the gym with friends before. I kind of like going by myself because then I can do this. I'll work out and then I'm like this. You know? Your favorite music genres and bands after K-pop? I don't know. I kind of listen to everything. When I work out, my music playlist is a little weird. It was like I like how do I word this? I like soundtrack music, but I like I would play it for you, but I don't want to get copywritten. Here, I'll just tell you what songs. Anybody have Spotify? Open Spotify right now. Okay, bear with me. A lot of this is my running music, okay? but it's because I need to like I daydream, and when I run, I need the hype. Remember how I said I was like I ran a whole lap like a pretty quick sprint at like 9 to 10 miles an hour. I ran like an entire lap at that speed after running a mile. So, I have to have music to do that. One of the songs. So I need you to type in your Spotify search bar. You're gonna listen to this and you're gonna be like, Kate, what the fuck? I'm like, just trust me. Um, so this is what you're gonna type in. Ready? Let me know when you're ready. Okay. GNADENSPOSS by Walter. Um, it looks like it's got like a demon man, like black, white, gray, and red as like the. I like running to that music. It hypes me up. Nice pace. Exactly. Exactly. I need the doom 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 doom. Dude, it's good. It has moments in it where it kind of slows down, but it picks back up where it's like doom doom doom. Um there's also because some of these are running, some of these are lifting, some of these are like 'cause I do incline walking. Why did you find this? Why or where? Like why did you find I don't know. Where? TikTok. Sometimes I end up on music TikTok. Um and it was like, oh, like funk songs that hit, and I heard it and I was like, oh, I can run to this. So anyway, here's another song. You ready? You're gonna have to type it out. I'm gonna have to spell it. You can imagine how fast it feels like you're getting chased. I know, it's so, oh my god, I want to run now. I'm not even listening to it, but I can hear it in my head. Okay, so this is where you're gonna type. Ready? Let me know when y'all are ready. I should honestly just make a second Spotify and then have all of our stream music and then have stuff you can listen to. Anyway, ready to type this in. HAKKERSKALDYR. And the band is called Halung? Helung? Yep, that's the one. So this one is more of like an incline walking. Also, the beginning scares the shit out of me every single time. I'll be driving in the car and I'm like, I know what I'm listening to. I plug it in, I hit play, and then I'm like every single time in the car, I'm like this. It jump scares me. Um, you want to hear another one that I was not ready? Jump scare, right? Jump scare. So, this is a song. This is one of my favorite songs to run to. If you want to see, listen, if you're running and you're like, what's Kate listen to when she 95% of the time it's going to be this song. You ready? I don't know what it is. It just hypes me up. Okay. This one isn't like one that I have to spell. I can just tell you. It's called Ride or Die. Like Ride or Die by The Under. It's a lot of weird noises. But for some reason my little pea brain is like, yeah, we can run. Let's run. Let's run. Anyway. But that's good. Well, some workout songs. How do you usually find these songs? A lot of the time it's TikTok. Sometimes though, it's me searching through like Spotify will be like, "Oh, maybe you would like this." And I'd click on it, I'd be like, I don't really like it. And then I scroll down from that and it's like, maybe you would like this. And I'd be like, oh, interesting. So I click that and I'm like, oh, I do like this. And then I add it. That one hits so hard. I know. That's why I run to that one like 95% of the time. There's also another one that I like to run to, which is Kill the Crown by Two Way. That one hypes me up too. And then also there's a song called Rage by Rico Nasty. I like that one. That one's more like women empowerment song, I think. Haven't really looked at the lyrics, it just hypes me up. Definitely Snare Rider Die next time deadlifting. Yeah! Yeah! I like that. Y'all like my music. I also listen to, so there's a guy named Samuel Kim who makes like remixes of songs, and I have his Agni Kai from Avatar The Last Airbender. That one's also hype if you liked Avatar The Last Airbender. I like that one a lot. But they make a lot of really good covers and stuff. I have the Toss a Coin to Your Witcher. Not in my workout playlist, but just Toss a Coin is so good. Anyway, closing out of Spotify before I accidentally play something. So my workout playlist is growing. I'll try to make a new Spotify account. Ooh, my bad. So anyway, song I recommended earlier, it's God Mode by Sons of Amon. I will have to look that up later, because if I look it up now, I won't be able to listen because we're streaming. I do have a Thor story. I said it in the Discord, but I'll just reiterate. So Thor is 11. His birthday's in August, and cats are considered elderly or like old when they hit 7 or 8, which in my opinion is kind of early. Because I had a cat growing up. She lived to be 15. And she was indoor outdoor, which was weird. Indoor outdoor don't usually live that long. But anyway, so Thor has only strictly been indoor. Sometimes he goes out in like apartment buildings, but like never outside, you know? Anyway, so in 2022, when he wasn't pooping, you know, the poop gate, our own poop gate, not Andre's poop gate, they did blood work and they did x-rays and stuff. The x-rays showed that he may have arthritis and blah blah blah, but the blood work came back good, but they said that he could potentially have kidney problems in the future. And I was just kind of like, okay, like I'll keep that in mind. So, yesterday I got a call from the hospital, the vet, and she did not, she sounded really hesitant when she gave me, she didn't tell me the results. She just said that like she wants his urine. And she said like, oh, like, you know, if you could bring him in so I could get a urine test, that'd be great. And I was like, oh, well, you know, they gave me the stuff so I could try to get urine from him, but he hasn't gone yet because like, okay, so when I took him in, I gave him the gabapentin, you know, not in my hair. I gave him the gabapentin, which was like made him high. So when we came home, he slept all day. He slept it off. And so I told her that, and she kind of laughed. She's like, oh, that's right. Like, you know, if he needed that, then yeah, he would definitely sleep it off. And I was like, yeah. So then we slept together in the night. And then this morning, obviously it's been raining all day. This was yesterday. It had been raining all day. Super sleepy weather. Dude, I woke up at 12. Like, it was brutal. And so I was like, yeah, it's been raining all day today, so he's been sleeping today as well. He has not used the litter. I didn't tell her. Forgot that he has 2 litters. So technically, Dan, thank you for subscribing for 2 months. Thank you. So he used the other litter, and as I heard him using the litter, I was like, damn it, because he walked into his favorite litter where I put like the pebbles and stuff, and he saw that it wasn't litter. So he probably, Thor is, I know we have pooping problems sometimes. He is very potty trained. So he saw something. He went into his litter box and saw like this normally isn't here. So he's like, oh, I shouldn't use it. So he went into the other litter box and I heard and I was like, what? Oh, like I forgot to cover it, right? Like make him not be able to go into that one. So he did pee and he did poop and in the other litter box. And so I had to like close that off so that way it'd force him to use the litter box so I could, get his pee. So yesterday, I was trying to get a group together to go see Madam Web because we had talked about it and like how funny it would be and it'd be so cringe and we have to get dune buckets to go, see Madam Web. And so I went and picked Nate up and we're like, yeah, it's going to be so fun. We get to the movies and then everyone was like, actually, yeah, I can't make it. And we were like, shit, Madam Web it is. So we went and watched Madam Web and we were like, yeah, it actually was not that bad. Like everyone, like it's not, listen, it wasn't great. But it definitely was not that bad, right? Anyway, so after that, I came home, walked in, checked his litter, and he had peed when I was gone. And I was like, oh, thank God. So I got like all the stuff, syringed his piss into a cup. It was gross. But I did it. So then I put it in a cup, but the problem was it was now 11:30 p.m. and the vet's closed, right? And they said, well, we need it as fresh as possible, but, if you have to put it in the fridge, then, put it in the fridge and then bring it to us as soon as possible. And so I was, like, looking at this cup of pee, and I was like, I can't believe I'm about to put this in my fridge where all my food goes. Oh, I did. But I put it, so it was in a cup, it was like in a closed cup, right? And then I put it in a baggie, and then I closed the baggie, and then I put it in the fridge. Not next to the food. I moved stuff around. Anyway, so then I was like, okay. Oh, also, I did laundry yesterday. Aren't you so proud of me? But anyway, so I did laundry. And it was late. Like, I don't think you're normally supposed to do laundry that late. I think apartments have like a rule. But I was like, dude, I'm desperate. I gotta do laundry, right? So I was taking down laundry and I went to the dryer and someone had left their clothes in the dryer. And I was like, it's late. I'm gonna have to, someone forgot to come get their laundry. And I was like, I have to be that person. So forgive me, Lord, for I have sinned. I took someone's laundry out of the dryer and I put it on top and I did my own clothes. But in my defense, their clothes were cold and it had been in there and it was 11:30 at night. What was I to do, Anyway, so I did all my laundry and I was so proud of myself. I cleaned like the kitchen and everything else. What else you meant to do in that situation? I know, like, is it just leave it? No, I have laundry to do, Anyway, so I did all that and I was like all proud of myself. I was like, I'm not even tired. Keep in mind, I got a large drink at the movie. And they didn't have Dr. Pepper, but they had Mr. Pibb. And so I was like, hell yeah. Have y'all seen the movie theater large drinks? Have you? I shit you not, it's the size of this. It is the size of this. I swear to you. Cause listen, I'm a part of like the AMC stub stuff, right? Cause LA, the movie theater tickets are so expensive. You buy one and that's AMC, right? Like, anyway. So you get free upgrades with drinks and, popcorn. I hate popcorn, but like, anyway. So you get free, you stay up, I did. Ta-da! I'm here for another year. Let's go. Which is, it's good, but it's also not great because my neighbors suck. Anyway, you hate I hate popcorn. Ugh, hate popcorn. They raise rent only by $20. Not that bad. We got a W landlord, which I still need to text him about The man looking in my window. Anyway, so I got a Mr. Pibb that was this much. I didn't drink it all. And I filled it to the top with ice because I was like, I should not be drinking this much. Um anyway, so I was not hyper per se, but I was alive last night. And I was like, I'm gonna do so much. I'm gonna clean. I'm gonna do. You can't just grade. Oh, yeah, didn't I talk? We talked about it in stream Monday. I'll talk about it in a minute. Just give me a second. Anyway, so I was up last night. I was doing stuff. And then around like I don't know, 1:30 or 2, I was like blah blah blah. Just crashed. Crashed. Anyway, so the man that looked in my window. So for context, it's not like he was like this inside the window, cuz that's what like my friends led me to believe. Which, if he had the chance, he probably would do that. Let's be real. Anyway, so what? All right, what do we call him? Steve. So there's a guy that I've seen. Creeper. That's one word. So when I first moved here 2 years ago, the way my apartment is I'm right by a walkway, and so I have a little porch. People walk by the porch, and I got a hammock. Now, why did I say that's weird? A hammock. Like when I first moved here, roughly, because I wanted to enjoy the porch. So, unfortunately, I discovered very quickly when I was in the hammock and people walked past my porch, this is what they would do. Ready? As they were walking. Oh yeah. Oh, have you gone to the grocery store? And it's fucking weird. Like, can I just tell you? I'm sitting there with my little book like this, and I see out of the corner of my eye. It's weird. Anyway, so on top of that, I have usually kept my blinds closed, um, because it's people looking down into the porch. People are also looking into my unit. Sometimes, listen, I'll be the person to say it. I'll be the person to say it. Sometimes I live alone. I don't want to close the door when I go pee. All right. Sometimes I gotta go. So I'm just gonna walk into the bathroom and I'm gonna pee and I'm gonna leave the door open. One, Thor does not like closed doors. Anyway, so sometimes though, Thor kind of leaves the blinds open a little bit and it's like in perfect view in the bathroom. And so it's like, maybe I should close the door sometimes. Anyway, so for the most part, I keep the blinds closed. There has been a few times where I keep the blinds open. And there is a man who we're calling Steve who has multiple times walked past my apartment. And he's like on a mission, right? He's walking pretty quickly. And then he starts walking past my unit and sees that the blinds are open and does this. As he's walking, he slows down. He's never fully stopped, but like slows down and looks in. And listen, the first time I get it, you're nosy. I'm nosy, but like not that nosy, but like it's, I get it. Like you want to see what people live like. It's nosy. But then it kept happening over and over and over. And at one point, this is my stream room. We're in the living room, all right? Technically, we're in the living room. And the blinds are right there, right? So I had the blinds open because I wanted some light in here. And I was doing something, and I look over, and I see Steve walking past, and he looks into my unit, and then we lock eyes. And we held eye contact. And then he zoomed away. And I was like, that was fucking weird. That was weird. Okay. And so I was like, maybe that'll make him stop looking in my unit, right? Locking eyes with someone, that's fucking awkward. Like, maybe that'll make him stop. So I keep the blinds closed a lot of the time, right? I keep them closed a lot of the time. So, what was it now? Like 2 days ago? So 2 days ago, I was gonna go get hot pot with friends. And so I was gonna be the driver. So, um, Emma came over first, and then Nate came over, and then Jewel came over. And I'm gonna try to. Actually, I could probably draw it. Hold on. I'm gonna draw how my living room looks. Okay. So this is. Hold on. I gotta set the scene. The scene. Gotta set the scene. Oh. Yeah, no, this works. Um. Okay. Almost done. Okay. So this is kind of the. Okay. So for context, this is the streaming area. These are the half stairs that go up to my bathroom and bedroom. This is my storage. This is this wall here. That's the Bob's stairs to their unit, but that's my storage. Um, this is the front door. These are the porch windows, sliding doors. This is the fireplace. This is where my TV is, and then this is my couch. Nothing else really matters, okay? So, on the couch is Jewel. Jewel's sitting on the couch in full view of my open blinds because people are coming over. I want fresh light, you know. So, Jewel's on the couch, comfy as can be. Emma went to the bathroom. So, Emma's in the bathroom. Nate, I made him really short because short bird, was leaned up against the fireplace. And then I'm over here leaned up against the TV. That way we can all look at it because Emma was sitting here. And so we were all like looking at each other, chatting. But Emma's like, "Can I use your bathroom?" And I was like, "Yeah, go for it." So anyway, we're all sitting around, and then Emma starts coming down the stairs, and then I hear Jewel go, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" And then Nate was right here. He whips his head around and looks out the window. He's still on the ground because we're all sitting, but like he turns and looks, and Emma's at the bottom of the stairs, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And then I hear outside, "Oop, sorry." And I was like, "What?" Because I'm up against here. This is the window. I can't see anything. And so I was like, "What just happened?" And Jules like, "Oh my god, there was a man who just like was looking, and he just stopped, and he was just staring, and he was just looking into your unit. Like, what the fuck?" And then Emma was standing on the stairs like this. And I was like, "Wait, did y'all see it?" And Emma's like, "Yeah, he was just standing there." And then Nate's like, "Yeah, I saw like a reflection because I had my Baldur's Gate picture like up against a wall, and so he saw the reflection." Anyway, and so I was like, "What the hell?" So I knew exactly who it was. I knew it was Steve because Steve's the only one. But it was weird because no one's ever like stopped to look in the unit, right? And the thing is, here's the thing. Ready? In between the couch and the windows, I have a little gap so a certain someone can sit in between the sun, like the warm windows and the couch. So Thor was on the ground chilling with the group because that's Thor loves people. And so my first thought was he looking at Thor? Because for no reason would someone willingly stop to look into someone's unit. Like that's weird, right? But then they're like, "No, like he was walking past really slow and then just stopped and fully looked into the unit." And then when he realized that we were in here, he like said sorry and scurried off. And I was like, oh, it's so weird. That's so weird. I was like, I know who it is, but like, that's so weird. And they're like, you need to do something about that. And I was like, what am I going to do about it? Like, anyway. So Monday, I tell that story in stream. And someone was like, oh, doesn't your building have security cameras? And I was like, no, I don't think so. And then I realized I do. Because I'm a paranoid bitch. I have a security camera. And sure enough, it caught it. Audio, all of it. And when I watched it, I am like 90% sure it's because he saw Thor. However, Thor was on the ground and my porch has a half wall. And so you have to be like already looking inside the unit. You know, like you have to be looking. And so overall it's just weird. I don't know, it's fucking weird. I got plants, like I got fake plants to put on my porch, so if I ever want to go be in the hammock, I'm going to put fake plants on the wall. Like I can't do it like to the point where you can't see anything, but hopefully it'll prevent people from looking in. And as for the window, I ordered some like tint so that way I can still see out, but people can't see in unless it's nighttime. But like, when you come talk to the guy, he can take care of it. Yeah, sure, if you want to. But overall, so here's the thing too. I wanted to tell my landlord, but I don't think my landlord can do anything about it. But knowing my landlord, I feel like if I tell him there was a man looking in my windows, my landlord is gonna do this. Ready? Hold on. Ready? Hey, Mr. Landlord. I'm so sorry to bother you, but there was a man looking in my window, and I think he's at this unit. Here's my landlord. Ready? Where? 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 Why are you looking in my tenant's window? Because do you remember when now I'm short, hold on. Because do you remember when I had first moved in here and I told my landlord, I was like, I'm so sorry, like someone's bursting holes into the wall. Dude got here so fast, and I showed him and he's like, oh, that doesn't make sense. So he like banged on Bob, this was a different Bob at the time, banged on Bob's door, and they were like, oh no, that's not us, I don't think that's us. And he's like, excuse me? And Bob's like, are you sure it just wasn't your tenant? And my almost said my neighbor, my landlord was like, I'm sure it's not my tenant. Like I've never heard someone be so respectful talking to someone, but also so fucking scary, Anyway, are we good? My stream just said something funny. Are we good? The best landlord shall. I'm the same. That's like part of the reason too, where I'm like, I don't really want to ever move because he's such a good landlord. Also, so you know how, this is another thing I want to bring up to my landlord. You know how like my dishwasher is like rusty? Like not the whole dishwasher, it's just the racks are rusty. So I looked up, he told me like I don't have to worry about it, but I did it anyway because it's me. So I looked up how much the racks would cost. And they're expensive. However, they have a Twitter. I have a Twitter. So do you think listen, they're faulty. They shouldn't be rusty, right? So do you think if I brought that up to my landlord, do you think it could be like, hi, Mr. Landlord, so I discovered that, the dishwasher company, what's the warranty? I don't know. that's the none of it. I know nothing. Anything involving this unit, I know nothing. Um, but I was like, I wanna be like, look, like if you need me to try to get them for free 99, because technically the dishwasher should not have had rusty racks after 2 years. Like that's poor quality, you know. And so it just so like hypothetically, would that be a bad thing? Who text my landlord, be like, hey, yo, I could do you a solid. You know, I got a social media presence ish. It only has lasts its warranty, but surely a warranty isn't just 2 years. You know, I'd also have to ask him like the warranty and stuff, but because it's like $150 per rack, like that's nuts. Like it's rusty. Like it shouldn't be rusty. I have never in my life had a washing machine get rusty racks before. That's fucking weird. Take I know. Those are expensive racks. Really expensive racks. Anyway, so back to the beginning part of the stream. I want to open two things. One thing I ordered myself. The other thing I would like to put together because it got to the PO box and I'm really excited and I just want to build it. We down? Haha, 1 second. Well, I gotta be careful. Out the rust. No, because it's the racks are metal. The rack that's rusty, not like rust on it. Yeah, we're still mini chunks. I did not see the Battlefront announcement. What is the Battlefront announcement? Oh, I may have to go look in my box. But got the headband. All right, I'll be right back. Bro, I got scammed. This is the only thing that came. There's no jacket. I went and looked everywhere. There's no jacket. Yeah, I got charged over $100. I can't believe this. Are you kidding me? I told y'all. I told you. Oh, that because they had a small. I was like, there's no way, dude. I was like, it must have been an accident. It's too early to file a claim. Yeah, it says okay. It says Overwatch Kirikou headband delivered. Overwatch 2 Kiriko bomber jacket tracking not available. What does that mean? When did you get here? It's out for delivery? Well, it says completely delivered. It said everything was delivered. Because your order was the jacket and the headband, and it says delivered. But it doesn't have a... It doesn't have a tracking number. I'm so confused. Ugh. Do you have an order number? I have an order number, yeah. That's about it. Dang it, I keep opening stuff I don't mean to open. Alright. Let's create this email. What's the subject? This is Blizzard. This is Blizzard's, like, merch site. Man, that's why I wore a tank top, was because I wanted to wear the bomber jacket. I was so excited, dude. Hehe. Of sites. Well, that's the thing. When I click on your Blizzard gear has been delivered. And it says track on the web. So I click track and it says your order, one package, and then it has the jacket and it has the headband. Hope it's a separate shipment. That's what I'm sending. I'm going to try my best. Saying, hello, I ordered a jacket and a headband, but only the headband arrived. The jacket says it does not have a tracking number, so will it be arriving separately? Thank you. Does that sound okay? Do I need to do other stuff? What are you planning on doing, Thor? When? Hey? The order number is big. Big order number. All right. Goodness. You have some good news. It's an all size at the UK Bliss store. Interesting. Oh, okay. Here's my little kitty problem. Tortellini. Alright, so I'm just gonna send this. I'm sure they get like less professional emails daily. It's fine. Where did my phone go? It is. Need to see. Oh. When did I order it? Kind of polite and to the point. Okay. That's good. I was gonna stream earlier, but I had to talk to my mom about stuff. Oh. I got the automatic blizzard. Thank you for reaching out. Cool hat. Oh, thank you. I just got it. How's your mom? Good. How about the beach house? No, no. That one is that one is old news now. It's been resolved. You see? Oh, you can't see. Hold on. He's like in a cinnamon roll state. In his head, I'm trying to balance him on my leg. He's in a cinnamon roll state and his head is on the armrest. Oh, his little tail's wiggling. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know how he's comfy like this. Just Thor thing. You know, this is surprisingly a very comfortable headband. It's not like heavy or anything. I thought it was going to be like too heavy. That's why I hesitated ever buying one on Etsy because I thought it was going to be like too heavy. Looks like, yeah, I feel like it's pretty good quality. It matches my eyeshadow because I was supposed to get a jacket with it, but you know. Here could cosplay soon-ish. Yeah, soon-ish. I'm scheduling a time with Jewel. I think tomorrow. So here's the thing. I may not stream tomorrow. So that way Jewel and I can spend all day doing cosplay shoots. Because I know I'm probably gonna have to go to Joanne Fabrics to get like backdrops and stuff. Because I don't know. So listen. I'm shy, okay? I'm shy. And it's hard enough taking cosplay photos in public. But oh hey Jewel, like tonight's bears. Oh yes, yes, we should do that. We should absolutely do that. And I want to get, dude, I really want to make Emma a long Furby, but like the longest Furby. So I want to get Furby stuff. But this also means I have to get a Furby and I have to take its face off. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to do that. I will make the body first and then we'll get to it when we get to it, all right? Or maybe I could just look up, actually. Maybe people sell Furby faces on Amazon? That'd be really weird, but Furby face. Furby face plate. I typed in Furby face and it suggested Furby face plate and it brought up giant heart of gold plush, a realistic plush heart organ, educational organ plush, learn about diabetes, a giant heart plush, heart stuffed animal, heart transplant gift, a heart with blood cells plush, um, brain cell plush, neuron plush, a kidney plush. What the fuck? I I was just looking for Kirby's face. Not Kirby. My bad. Furby's face. I would like Kirby. I would like more Kirby. Okay, maybe Etsy. Furby face. Ah, I love Etsy. I love Etsy. You take the giant plushie to build a bear and get those scented hearts and have him wipe down the fruit with a scent and place the heart inside. Jewel, I don't think you. Jewel. I'm gonna make this Furby like 12 feet long. I don't think a little. I don't think a little heart is gonna make that big of a difference. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be so big that I don't know how Emma's gonna get it home kind of big. Okay, so now if I just order... If I order one of these... One of those demons into a snake? Yes, sir. Oh, I get to choose which color eyes. This is fun. Oh boy. Wait, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Like 5. 7? That one. Yeah, okay. Um... Add to cart. I can't believe I'm doing this. I saw a humanoid Furby and that's terrifying. Have y'all seen the bean Furby? Where it's made of like beans? That's something. This. No, I haven't. It'll make your stomach turn a little bit. Churn, something. It'll make you go, ooh. Sometimes I look at my Etsy wish list just to feel something. I have so many like dresses in here. I want them all. Oh, to have a walk-in closet. On a lighter note, I saw on Instagram reel about using mold with Oh, using a mold. I thought, oh, okay. I got a little scared for a second there, Mango. My grandma had a Furby and it scared me so much I locked in a closet. Yeah, I had a Furby when I was a kid, and well, I mean, I wasn't. Gage was more of a kid, and I told Gage that I told Gage I took out the batteries, and I was like, yeah, it won't work. Look, and then I like shook it around, it wasn't reacting, and then I turned it on, like, because it obviously has a switch at the bottom, and I think it had a switch. I either took out a battery, it snuck it back in, or I turned on the switch, and I was like, yeah, see, Gage, it won't even turn on. It's the batteries aren't even on. And then I like would press its stomach, and it'd be like, "Meow," and Gage was like, "Ah." I was not the nicest sister. Anyway, Wild Turkey, what did you want to? Will the jacket come today? No, most likely. Well, we know 8 Ball's wrong, so. Oh my god, I have to. Oh my god. Alright, can I tell y'all a little secret something? Can I tell you a little secret something about me that y'all may not know? Okay, so I was not allowed. How do I word this? I wasn't allowed boy things when I was younger. Like, I got for Christmas, I got like a wilderness or like a life experience book for girls. And my brother got a life experience book for boys. And his was how to survive in the wilderness. Mine was how to cook and sew. All right? I was very upset with that. Like, yeah, sure, cooking and sewing is needed. But why did my book, why did the for girls book have to have that? Right? So I barely ever looked at that book. Instead, me and my brother huddled over his book and learned how to do different knots and learned how to make fire out of wood. One thing that we learned. Also, so he was allowed to have pocket knives. I was not. But, you know, my brother's a G and let me use his. I discovered I really like whittling, and it's kind of funny cuz also Housen likes whittling. Um but like I haven't ever really like actually done it. I would just get my brother's pocket knife and I go outside and I'd find a piece of wood and I'd be like hee hee hee, you know. Um, someone whittles Koroks from The Legend of Zelda. I want one so bad. It's 10 centimeters. What is that in inches? About 4 inches. That's so cute. It's weird though. In the picture, this one's like the size of the guy's hand. Oh, the width is 4. The height is 17. How much is 17? Nearly 7, just over 6 inches. Should I do it? I'm looking. Hold on. I want to look at. These are really high. Wow. These are really well made. How much is it? $71.13. It's 10% off. What? Why are you shushing me? What'd I do? Oh, oh. I mean, I understand. That's how long it's gonna take to get delivered. Okay, not 3 months. It says March 27th. This is fine. 5 weeks. Yep. Alright, so we're getting the Kirby face, and now we're side questing the Korok. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. Do you think they have like whittling classes somewhere in LA? Damn. With shipping, the Korok's $100. Worth 100%. There's absolutely... Dude, I want to do it so bad. Alright, hold on. Whittling classes in Los Angeles. Oh my god. Oh my god. No way. No way! How much is it? Wait, how much is it? It doesn't say. Wait, how it works? Membership. Okay, membership maybe? Oh, these are like using saws and stuff. Oh, that's not that bad. Alright, it's kind of bad. I mean, I guess technically if you're like really into woodworking. Oh, hey Nate. I'm looking into woodworking. So if you go, it says there's a one best if you have short visits. It's $150 a month plus $125 security deposit. Limited to 10 hours per month. Good for weekdays and or weekends. Are you gonna become a whittler? Nate, I love whittling. I love building shit. And then there's that, then there's a 3 month. So for 3 months, if you pay $1,390. I don't know what that means, but like it says you save money. I just burnt this shit on my hand because I'm a dumbass. What'd you do? I mean, like, some of these people are building tables. These, for starters, it looks great. Someone made a guitar. I just want to whittle. How do I get whittling? Let's clean my water bottle. You do it, you have to whittle a duck. And oh, that's gonna be the first thing I do. That's gonna be the first thing I do. What if I just order? Can I order whittling wood? You can! On Amazon. You can just order this shit on Amazon. Shut the fuck up. And it's at Home Depot? Oh my god. I'm gonna start whittling streams. Oh my god, this is so... Oh, wait, hold on. I got a response. I got a response. Thank you for contacting us. Your order has been received and is currently processing. Our processing time is typically 5 to 10 days before an order ships. The jacket hasn't, or AI response isn't great. Oh, okay. Let's see when I placed my order. When did I place my order? Thank you for a purchase. You know, oh my god. You know what Past Kate did? That's so smart. You know what Past Kate did? She bought insurance for the package. So if something happens, they have to fix it. I placed the order 8 days ago. So, but it says 5 to 10 business days excludes weekends and holidays. And we had President's Day, right? Does that count? Ugh. Isn't the Blizzard, like, main offices in Irvine? I'm gonna just walk in like this, be like, hello, I ordered a jacket. Only this came. Where's my jacket? They'd be like, get the fuck out. And I'd be like, you got it. Drive all the way to Irvine. Okay, back to whittling. This is very important. Whittling kit. I wrote kid. No, I don't want a child. I want a kit. Whittling kit. Dude, I can just straight up whittle. Bob's been stomping. They just slammed the door. Is this a bad time to say earlier? I was peeing in the bathroom. Where else are you gonna pee? But I was peeing in the bathroom and I heard the woman crying and like talking to somebody, being like, I said no. And I was like, just trying to pee. Okay. Oh, here's carving blocks. Are they small? This is 2 inches. What am I supposed to do with 2 inches? Do we make the joke? We're all thinking it. We're all thinking it. Um, just gonna... Damn, a deluxe wood carving kit is $140? Bro, just give me a knife and we'll call it a day. This one's $200? Some people really take... Is there like one for beginners? You got like a, Here we go. This one looks... Oh, this one is like scoop out. Oh. Oh. This is if I were to make like a cup. I just want to make like ducks and stuff. Well, it's a starter. It's a starting place. You know, I never thought I could just buy this stuff online. Who would have thunk? Anyway. Okay, so we have... Jules sent me a picture of a dinosaur that somebody whittled. She just Googled whittling. You can get stained mango. Mango, please. That's something else I've always wanted to do. Oh. Too many hobbies, such little time. Okay, I'm gonna take off this before I forget. Anyway, y'all want to build something for Thor? You know, good. Done and learn how to keep your knife sharp. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. You can paint your whittle masterpiece too. I know, but the wood look is so. I'm gonna get a stain. That's what I'm gonna wood stain. It's gonna be great. What are you building? Surprise! That's what it is. Okay. Oh, as we know, the Partner Plus program. Yes, we're at 100 points. We're at 100 points, so that means we need how many? Either 100 tier 1 or 50 tier. Oh,
Holy shit, it's so easy to subscribe to you, it's insane. I didn't know how to do it, but I just checked and wow, it takes like 3 seconds. First, you click subscribe, then, click subscribe again, then enter your info, then you confirm it. It is just so simple and a great way to support.
become a cooter today. Thank you, Mighty Matt, for the 100 bits. Alright, here we go. Plastic for Thor. Haha. So anyway. For real though, this was really nice. Thank you for sending this. Thor has arthritis. And I thought that maybe it would be fun because I had him a cat backpack before. He didn't like it. And so I was trying to think of other ways to let him be outside and be around and all this other stuff, and I discovered that they make strollers for pets. Don't worry about all that. So, I put it in the wish list. And here we are. I think that the Amazon get a stroller. Yeah. I think the Amazon said it was. I mean, I don't want to say. Do you want me to say who it's from? I don't know if it's like a should be. Ooh, should be like a. I never know if you want people who send me stuff. It's cool. Okay, so thank you, Mighty Matt, for sending the stroller. I really appreciate it. This is gonna be either really fun or really, really something, you know. I have to sit on the floor for this. So comes Thor. Then so I was like, hold up. Then I saw it was for cats. Oh, because you thought, no, no. Imagine that's how I tell y'all. Could you imagine? Even different places now, like a park, the beach. Jewel. No. We're gonna go like on little outside walks. Absolutely not. I think for a hot second that. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. You excited? It was meow. Alright, so here we go. The microphone's not gonna be able to really pick up me talking. So how am I supposed to build this? My god, I feel like a real parent. Hold on. This is so confusing. Okay, I think I got it. This. The button's down. First step is this. Alright, I think step 2 is done. I honestly thought it came in. I thought so too. I'm confused on. Not in place, but doesn't tell me to flip. Alright, we're gonna see. Alright, wheels are on. my god. It opened. It opened. It opened. So confusing. Uh. Catch the. Oh my god. Try not to pin. Picking. That's. You're not supposed. He's underneath the bottom. He's at the bottom. Look. He's in the spot where you're supposed to put like your stuff. You see? That's for you. Okay, hold on. He he very much likes that part. He's just rotating at the bottom. He's poor. Wrong pet. Well, at least he likes it. We got that going for us. Just Thor things. Just a stroller. Yep, people are gonna come in and be like, oh my god, when'd you have a kid? No, I have an elderly cat. It's for him. He's screaming at me. Let me see how it like. So it would cover like that and then you zip it. Because I told my mom that I was like, oh yeah, I think I got like a cat stroller. My mom's like, oh, are you gonna take him outside? And I was like, yeah, like he'll be in a stroller. And she's like, but what if he jumps out? And I was like, but it's a cat stroller, so it's like he'll be completely encased in. She's like, oh, send me pictures. Oh, I should probably hold on. I'm gonna send her a picture of him at the bottom. He's just talking. He's so happy down there. I know. Comfy? Yeah, he's comfy. Anyway, oh, he's done. The other part. Ready? Oh. Ow! Um, yeah, no, just Thor things. I have a pretty nice hole in my thumb now, though. Um, he's really excited about it. So he's feisty. This to my mom. Well, er, went out. I asked if he wants out, and he just looked at me and went back to what he was doing. Oh, now he's chasing his tail. All right, so thank you for the stroller. He loves it. Not a single point did he not like it. He jumped in the bottom, now he's in the middle. Um, like, oh shit, it moves. Here. Oh. He just tried to attack my feet. Okay, no, let's not dig out the bottom. You want out? No. Thor's getting Madam Web right now. What can I use to like? Oh, here we go. Go. Out? Stop it. He just doinked himself in the face with a clipboard and hissed at it because it doinked him in the face. He did it to himself. Not staring at this. I feel like he wants the... I think he wants the lid back. Lid? I don't know what it'd be called. Yeah, so fun fact about Thor. He chases his tail. A lot. I don't know if y'all have ever seen him do this. Usually he does it in the kitchen. I don't know why. Like, the kitchen is his designated place to chase his tail. And now it's bathing time. He loves it. He loves it. He absolutely loves it. 10 out of 10. I don't know. I don't know if he's ever gonna come out. Look at him vibing there. Immediately knew it was his. I know. Cool new spot. Exactly. I'll have my chair back from now on until the end of time. Hey, do you think the Infinite TARDIS, thank you for subscribing for 65 months. Cheese and rice. Do you think if I give him my hand, do you think he's gonna bite me? He wants me to hold him. Ooh. There goes a clipboard. Sorry, that was me. That was not an earthquake, that was me. I don't know if he wants... I don't know if he wants to stay or if he wants to get in my lap. I don't think he knows. Got it? Hooray! Goodness. Now he's slamming his head onto the desk. Have fun? Yeah. You like it? Oh. Did you like it? As long as Thor likes it, successful day. I'll probably, if Jewel and I go to... I mean, Jewel, do you want to come with me or do you want me to go by myself? Gotta catch the VOD and stuff. Oh, CJ, you're gonna have a great VOD. Oh, okay. I can't bring the microphone over. He'll just slam his head into it. Maybe if I do this. You want to go on a walk? Oh. Anyway, we've hit a mini chunk, which means that my time has come. Because I have to go film some dungeon videos. Today is a dungeon video day. And I don't have my Kiriko bomber jacket. I'm upset. But anyways, thank you for coming to my stream. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the Thor stroller, Mighty Matt. He loves it. 10 out of 10. They're all size in the UK store. Yeah. If it never shows up, then we'll go from there. We'll figure it out. But for now, I'm gonna go film. I think I'm gonna try to do three dungeon videos. And also, I feel bad because I feel like a lot of the dungeon videos are things that we've talked about in stream. So if it ever feels like a repeat, I'm sorry. And thank you for still watching even though it is like a repeat story for you. If you comment and like the video and stuff, it helps in the algorithm. I appreciate it. Stefan is streaming. I think he's in LA right now. He's doing some or stop eating my string. No. Well, he's doing some Red Bull thing, but we're gonna go support. Read. We're gonna go support. No stream tomorrow. Maybe. Because I wanna be able to focus on doing cosplays and stuff. Because that's what I have 2 or 3 cosplays that I want to shoot. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe late night. Maybe no stream. Maybe we do double chunk on Friday. We'll wing it. But we're gonna go raid Stefan. And I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, but most likely definitely on Friday. Thank you for the subs, thank you for the follows, thanks for hanging out. You guys have a fantastic day.